Queen Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and of her other realms and territories, Queen, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith, or Lilibet by her family, was born on April 21st of 1926. She was third in line and became queen at the age of good old 25. Well, how did she do that?
I got you. After Queen Elizabeth's uncle, King Edward VIII, abdicated from the throne in 1936 because of an affair with American divorcee Wallis Simpson, who was actually still married when she was in a relationship with King Edward VIII.
Drama.
Anyway, King Edward VIII dies of throat cancer, then Wallis dies of bronchial pneumonia, making King George VI the king, who was Elizabeth's father, and this makes Elizabeth the direct heir. He was king for 15 years and then died in his sleep. And then boom, here comes Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of England in 1952 at the age of 25. She ruled for 70 years, making her the longest reigning monarch in British history. On September 9th of 2015, she surpassed Queen Victoria as the longest reigning monarch who reigned for 63 years. For some perspective, she lives from the industrial age of factories to the internet age of social media.
You know, she also visited every region of the UK multiple times.
Commitment!
And was served by 15 UK prime ministers and invited 110 presidents/prime ministers into the country.
Love!
Will you read the script?
Yes. Okay, so she participated in 500 plus charities and organizations, and she created the Queen's Young Leaders Program in 2014, which supports exceptionally young people who address challenges in their communities.
That's so not you.
Hey!
While they're figuring out their differences, I'll take over. Let's talk about Queen Elizabeth II's family tree. Queen Elizabeth gave birth to 4 kids: King Charles III, whose sons are Prince William and Prince Harry, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward. And here's a short story of how Queen Elizabeth II met her husband, Prince Philip. He was a Greek prince and Queen Elizabeth's third cousin. After a revolution in Greece, he left with his family and met Queen Elizabeth, Princess Elizabeth at the time, at a family wedding. They wrote letters to each other, got engaged in July of 1947, and married on November 20th, 1947. And, are you guys done fighting yet?
Yeah. We finished a while ago.
Can you continue?
Okay, some major events during her lifetime were...
She was born.
I already said that.
No, when?
Okay, now while they're fighting, Elizabeth II during World War II was in the Auxiliary Territorial Service, which is a unit of women that replace men in non-combatant jobs so that they can participate in the war. This made Queen Elizabeth II the first female royal to do military active duty. Elizabeth makes her first speech during the Blitz. What's the Blitz, you may ask? Well, the Blitz was a lightning war in World War II where Germany did an aerial bombing campaign in the UK. In this speech, she reassured the children who were separated from their parents during that time. She also had her coronation ceremony the next year and started the tour where she visits the countries of the Commonwealth.
What's that?
It's an association of countries formerly from the British Empire. She also visited West Germany, which made her the first monarch to visit in 52 years, and this was significant because it was an act of reconciliation. If you guys are done, can you guys help finish?
Sure. In the year 1992, Annus Horribilis, meaning horrible year, Windsor Castle was damaged by a fire, and the Queen had to pay income taxes to repair it during a recession. Also, 3 of her children's marriages ended that year. Significant because it tarnishes the family name. On August 31st, 1997, the Queen's daughter-in-law, Princess Diana, died in a tragic car crash, and the Queen did a TV broadcast to pay tribute.
Interesting fact. The only survivor of the car crash was Trevor Rees-Jones, and he was the only one in the car who wore a seatbelt. So wear your seatbelt, kids.
In 2011, Queen Elizabeth became the first British monarch who visited Ireland since Irish independence, and on June 11, 2016, she celebrated her 90th birthday with 3 days of national festivities.
I don't even have a birthday party, and she has 3 days of national festivities? National?
Are you done with your commentary?
Yes.
On April 9th of 2021, Prince Philip died at the age of 99.
A moment of silence.
I thought you said you were done.
Shh. A moment of silence for Prince Philip. Okay, continue.
In June of 2022, there's a 4-day celebration of her Platinum Jubilee, which celebrates 70 years of reign, and died 3 months after on September 8th, 2022, at the ripe old age of 96.
A moment of silence.
I'm done. I'm so done.
We need to pay our respects.
We gotta go!
Okay, I'll finish. Then the crown goes to King Charles III, and that's a wrap.
We gotta be professional.
Got it.
The end!
Wait, what about the corgis? It's the most important part.
Fun fact, Queen Elizabeth is known for having corgis. She has had over 30 corgis over her lifetime and even let her dog Susan crash her honeymoon. Oh, time to go.
Bye-bye.
3, 2, 1, action.
In 2011, Queen...
3, 2, 1.
Queen...
Oh, sorry. Wait.
And was served by 650.
Oh, I'm saying got it first? Okay. Sorry.